All right, so in this lesson, we are going to find solutions to word problems. So we're going to find solutions by graphing, let's underline that again, by graphing a systems of inequalities. All right, so this is similar, to yesterday. Yeah, we're using a system of inequalities, but this time the inequalities will be slightly different. So let's look at example number 1. Example number 1 reads, a business rents bikes for $5 a day and scooters for $3 a day. One day it rented out more than 30 total bikes and scooters and made less than $72. What system of of inequalities can be used to find how many bikes and scooters were rented? All right, so first thing is I am going to attempt to zoom in so y'all can see this a little better. Okay, there we go. So it wants to know what system of equation can be used. What system of inequalities can be used to find the number of bikes and number of scooters sold. So it tells us right here how many bikes, and how many scooters. So we'll put B. Let's put capital B. No, we'll use X and Y again. That's right. Number of bikes that were sold. And Y, number of scooters sold. All right. It tells us that bikes were $5 a day and scooters were $3 a day. Okay, and then it gives us one day it rented out more than 300 total bikes. And then, or more than 30 total bikes. And then let's see, maybe we use orange. Oh, let's do it like this. More than 300 total bikes and scooters. My bad. And then they made less than, so I guess we'll choose green. No, I already used green. It's orange. Made less than $72. We'll put. Okay. So we know that together, so the number of bikes plus, let's do this. Oh, let's just, yeah. No, let's use this. I'm going to do purple. So we know that the number of bikes and the number of scooters were more than 30 total. So there were more than 30. That one was pretty easy. And then it says bikes for $5 a day, scooters $3 a day. They made less than $72. So $5 times the number of bikes plus $3 times the number of scooters was less than 72. All right, not too bad, I don't think. Let's look at example number 2. So you have to design a quiz worth more than 100 points. Blah, 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 blah. Let's go all the way to the end. What system can be used to find, what system can be used to find how many of each type of question? So we're talking about each type of question, like how many there were of each type. So let's see, true, false questions. So true, false questions. And then we'll do multiple choice questions. Okay, better. And then it says the true, false were worth 4 points. And it says that the multiple choice were worth 5 points. And it's, let's see, a total that it gives us. It says you will have to design a quiz worth more than 100 points. And then it says there are no more than 18 questions. So what I like to do is it says number of questions. Oh, yeah, let's write that down first before we even get started. So blue is number of true, false questions. And then this red is number of multiple choice questions. So number of multiple choice questions. And it gives us two totals. It says you have to design a quiz worth more than 100 points. And it says there are no more than 18 questions. I just like to take the one that talks about the X and Y first. So there are no more than 18 questions. Okay, well, I can do that a little better. There are no more than 18 questions. Okay, no more than 18 questions. So we know if we combine the number of true, false, and the number of multiple choice, no more than 18. So if it's not more, it has to be less. Oh, I can't even do that. Or equal to 18. Not too bad. And then it says, oh, let's use the orange. You design a quiz worth more than 100 points. So more than 100 points. So we know that each true false is 4 points. So 4 points times the number of true false plus 5 points times the number of multiple choice should give me more than 100 points. Let me just do that. More than 100 points. I guess that's better. Okay. It should start to get a little easier as we go along. So SpongeBob has at least 40 coins, all dimes and pennies. He has less than $5.60. What system can be used to find all possible combinations of dimes and pennies? So what system can be used to find the combination of dimes and pennies? So we will do dimes, pennies. So dimes. Oh, it does. That's all it says is that, right? So I guess we'll do X is number of dimes and Y number of I don't know, pennies, like that. Yeah, 2 minutes. So it gives us two totals. Let's look for the one where it's the number of. Has at least 40 coins and 560. So we're talking about the number of coins, right? At least 40 coins. So that means when you combine the number of dimes and the number of pennies, you get at least, you get more or equal to 40 coins. And then it says he has less than $5.60. So, but it doesn't give us any numbers, but we know that each dime is worth 10 cents. So 10 cents per dime plus 1 cent per penny. Let's see, is going to be less than $5.60. Cool. Actually, I'm going to shift this slightly. Less than $5.60. Okay. So a musician's giving guitar and voice lessons. Each guitar lesson is 30 minutes and blah, blah, blah. Oh, it said then wheat. It should say then what system of equations can be used to find how many of each lesson type. So how many each lesson type? So guitar lessons and voice lessons, which goes like, yeah, type of lesson. So each guitar lesson, each guitar lesson is 30 minutes. And each voice lesson is 45 minutes. So let's write these out. So X is the number of how many of each lesson. Okay, so number of guitar lessons. And then that means red will be the number of voice lessons. Okay, and so let's look for if there are a total of how many lessons. Oh, it says give more than 12 lessons total. Oh, let me use the other purple. It stands out more. So give more than 12 lessons total. So we know that the number of lessons for guitar and the number of lessons for voice should be more than 12. Okay, and then let's find a total minutes. Needs to work at least, so at least 360 minutes. So we know that the guitar lesson is 30 minutes. So 30 minutes times the number of guitar lessons plus, well, that just looks all janky. Plus, can't even draw my X's right. Okay, plus 45 minutes for the number of voice lessons, which is Y, should be at least, so it should be more than 360 minutes. All right, so I'm going to go to the next page. All right, so Skylar is buying wings and hot dogs for a party. One package of wings costs $6. Hot dogs cost $4 per pound. He cannot spend more than $60. He needs to buy at least 12 packages total. Okay. All right, so Skylar is buying wings and hot dogs for a party. One package of wings costs $6. Hot dogs cost $4 per package. He needs to buy at least 12 packages total. He cannot spend more than $60. How many packages of wings and packages of hot dogs can he buy? So we're talking about packages of wings and hot dogs. So let's go like that. Packages of wings, packages of hot dogs. So it says one package of wings costs $6. Well, I guess I should do that. And then hot dogs are $4 per package. And then, okay, so let's look for a total number. He needs to buy at least 12 packages total. At least 12 packages total. Okay. And then he cannot spend more than $60. Cannot spend more than $60. Okay, we'll do it like that. So let's outline these. So X is we'll move it up a little bit. Number of hot dog packages